Welcome to the InstaSim channel. Today I'm playing Professor Layton and the Lost Future. In the last episode, we went through the introduction bits, and we had two puzzles actually as well, where we got a letter from the future Luke, apparently, and he told us to go to a clock shop on Midland Road. So we've arrived at Midland Road, we found where the clock shop is, and we're going to go to the clock shop in this episode. No. So we're going to first go to Layton's journal, because we have a couple of things in here we need to go over. So a letter from the future. A letter arrived for me today. Curiously, the postmark is dated 10 years from now, and it was sent by someone who claims to be Luke, living in the London of the future. This puzzling letter has naturally piqued my curiosity, and I have decided to head for the clock shop it mentions on Midland Road. And the time machine presentation. Casting my mind back to the accident that occurred during the time machine presentation, I can't help but think that there must be some connection between those events and this letter. I hope we can find some clues at the clock shop that will help us make sense of all of this. Cool. Right. Well, hello there, you strapping young things. I can tell from the looks on your faces that you're just dying to hear something useful. Alright, here's my pearl of wisdom. Go and touch that car parked over there. We just broke it. Oh no, it just fell apart. Why am I sounding like I come from Ireland or something? Never mind that, did you see that coin that just popped out? That's a hint coin, and it's yours to keep. If you ever find yourself stuck on a puzzle, you can spend one of those lovely coins to get a hint. Just remember that there's a limit to the number of hint coins you can find. If you can use them willy-nilly, you may find yourself in a pickle later. Hint coins are tucked away all over the place, so touch anything that looks fishy, or you might find a coin. Well, that's the end of my speech. Good luck with whatever it is you're doing around here. Ta-ta! Well, like the bus stop. Hey, there's another hint coin. Hey! There's a lot of hidden coins around here. This alley leads to Midland Road. Well, let's go down it then, shall we? Say, Professor, how are we going to keep track of our progress? Ah, yes. I suspect we could both use a refresher on that subject. To start, touch the trunk icon located in the top right corner of the touchscreen. This will open the trunk where you can access several useful options by touching their icons. This is the save option. Touch this option to save your progress throughout the adventure. The puzzle index, yep, we know about that. Great, great. I'm not going to read all this because it's just the same stuff we've gone over before. Got it, Professor. That's good to hear, Luke. I imagine we'll be making good use of the trunk during our investigation. Ah, this guy's a puzzle. You're looking for a clock shop, you say? Oh, nah, I can't say I know of one around here. Alright, well, thanks anyway. Oh, wait a minute. On second thought, I think I passed a clock shop just the other day. Terrific! Do you remember where it was? Oh, that I'm not sure of. I have trouble remembering stuff when I have other things on my mind. Help me with this puzzle that's been bothering me and I might be able to remember where I saw that shop. You're in luck, sir. I happen to be a bit of a whiz when it comes to puzzles. I happen to be a pretty good puzzle solver myself. 003 bus scheduling. Well, it doesn't matter about bus scheduling because they always arrive late anyway. Okay. Your bus journey to work takes 1 hour. You work for 2 hours, then take the bus home from the bus stop next to where you work. Bloody hell, I wish I worked there. 2 hours of work a day and then back home. Bloody hell. Sounds like a great day. Right, but the bus timetable to and from work as shown below. You want to make the time between getting on the bus to work and getting off the bus from work as short as possible. Which bus should you take to work in order to achieve this? Touch the letter next to the departure time of the bus. Your bus journey to work takes 1 hour. You work for 2 hours, take the bus home from the bus stop next to where you work. The bus timetable to and from work is shown below. Then take the bus home from the bus stop next to where you work. You want to make the time between getting on the bus to work and getting off the bus from work as short as possible. Which bus should you take to work in order to achieve this? So, I get what this is now. So, we go to work I don't know what these times here are for. Are those the those are departure times from work. Yeah, I think so. So... yes, so to and from work. So to work, that's a departure time to work, departure time from work. Okay, gotcha. So, we go to work, it takes an hour on the bus, we work for 2 hours and we come back home again. So we will go through them all just to check. So 4 o'clock we'd arrive at work at 5 o'clock, and then we'd work until 7 o'clock. But then we wouldn't be able to get home before 10:30, so we'd be back home at 11:30. So in that case we'd be home at 11:30. So 9 o'clock we'd be in work at 10 o'clock, we'd be in work until 12 o'clock, where the next bus is until 5 PM, so we wouldn't be home until 6 PM. So that's 9 hours in total, so it's definitely not that one. 14:30 we'd arrive at 15:30, so 3:30 we'd be at work until 5:30. The next bus would be at 8 PM, we wouldn't be home until 9 PM. If we went to work at 6 PM, we'd be at work at 7 PM. 7, 8, 9, and then we'd get the midnight bus home. We wouldn't be back home until 1 o'clock in the morning. God, I wouldn't want to work that shift. Midnight, we'd arrive at work at 1 o'clock in the morning. We'd work until 3 o'clock in the morning. And then we would be on the bus home at 5. We'd be back home at 6. So that's 6 hours. So, 4 till 11, that's 7.5 hours. That's 9 hours. That's 6.5 hours. Because it'd be 7. If it was 2 o'clock exactly, 1400 till 2100, that's 7 hours. So it's 6.5 hours. 6 till 1 in the morning, so there's 6 hours till midnight. So 7 hours that one would be as well. And that's 6 hours, so it would be the midnight bus.
How about this?
Yes! Perfect.
I knew it!
That's right, taking the midnight bus to work and catching the first bus back in the morning will take the least amount of time overall. I wouldn't want to work that shift though. Hey, nice going, kiddo. Thanks, so about that clock shop. Right, the clock shop. It's somewhere on this road, I think. Well, got to dash, see you later. Well, that's very helpful, isn't it? Wait! Oh, he ran off. Haha, something tells me he was more interested in getting us to solve his puzzle than helping us. Not to worry though, I'm sure we'll be able to find the clock shop on our own. It's probably just a bit further down this road. Right. There's a incline. Oh. None of the shops around here seem to be open. They don't, do they? But many of them look as though they only open in the evening. Right. Oh. More hint coins. Right. Let's keep walking. Hey look, it's this guy. Don't think I've seen you two whippersnappers before. Are you sure about that? I've got a feeling we've met somewhere. Oh, no, you must be thinking of someone else. But anywho, I've got some juicy information that you two might want to hear. If you're going to tell us about hint coins, then I should stop you now. A kind lady by the bus stop already gave us a comprehensive explanation. What? But explaining hint coins is just about the only time we ever get to chat. How could you let someone else give my speech? You mean you've given us that talk before? So we have already met. I'm suddenly not feeling too chipper. I'd better head home. I'll be seeing you around. Shocked Pikachu. Right. There we go, there's another hint coin there, perfect. Right. This must be the place, Professor. Yes, finally. Let's go inside. And it's locked, obviously. Huh? What seems to be the matter, Luke? The door's locked. How are we going to get in? Or how are we supposed to get in? Let me have a look. Ah, it seems it's time for a puzzle. We have to solve this one to open the door. Oh boy, another puzzle. Puzzle 5. We've already missed one. Oh no. You've arrived at the clock shop, but there doesn't seem to be any way of opening the door. But notice the strange design below displayed on the door, and a voice calls out from inside the shop. Oh, you notice a strange design below displayed on the door, and a voice calls out from inside the shop. Touch the panel with the timepiece on it. Which panel should you touch? Remember, you only need to touch one. With the timepiece. I wonder if it's that. I can't remember. Something tells me... No, it's not that. Okay.
I don't know what to say.
There are many different kinds of timepieces, remember. Which panel should you touch? Remember, you only need to touch one. Right. That's the only one with like a circle thing on it. So I wonder... So those are panels too. Let's try that one.
How about this?
Nope. I'm gonna use a hidden coin. You're looking for a timepiece. Bear in mind, however, that there are many different kinds of timepieces. That's already been given to us. Since you were told to touch the panel with the timepiece on it, you know that the entire timepiece should fit on one panel. That's the only one with a slightly different design on it, though. Let's try that one. That one's got a different design on it.
Here's my answer.
No, it's not that one either.
I guess it's back to the drawing board.
I don't know, this was a little bit more difficult than I thought it was going to be. Oh, hang on a minute. That's an egg cup. It's an egg timer. Ah.
This one's as good as solved.
Hey! That took way too long for me to figure out. An hourglass can clearly be seen on one of the panels. Hey look, the door is opening. That did the trick.
Huh? Look over there!
What's this?
Oh gracious, customers! We haven't had any of those in ages. Welcome! I remember this character. This character is weird. Good day to you, madam. Oh, she's a woman. I didn't know. You'll have to excuse us. We're not here to buy anything, I'm afraid. I received a letter the other day, you see, instructing me to come here. Tee-hoo, a letter, you say? Let me have a look at it, dearie. Oh, yes, there's no mistake here. Whoever sent you this letter wanted you to visit our little shop. So you don't know who sent it to you? Unfortunately, I can't say that I do, but I do know who you are, Professor Layton. Oh, really? How do you know the Professor? Tee-hoo, well, it's hard not to know a man who's in the papers so often. And I do so love my morning paper. I read it front to back every day. So of course I know about the Professor. Hey, did you hear that, Professor? Further proof that you're famous throughout London. Even all the way out here. Hey now, what do you mean all the way out here? Just because we don't fancy living in sardine tin flats doesn't mean we're not central. Still, it is quite a shock to see the famous Professor Layton in the flesh. Such a shock, in fact, that I'm going to need some proof that you're not one of those lookalikes. Oh no. Another puzzle. Eye on the needles. It's so dark in the shop that I'm having trouble seeing these tiny needles and wispy threads. Can you help me out of this jam, dearie? There are two threads A and B, but how many needles... there are two threads A and B. How many needle eyes does thread A pass through? How many needles eyes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I counted 10.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
I was right!
Just as I suspected.
Sharp eyes. Thread A goes through 10 needles. Continuing needle... counting needles certainly is hard work. Well, I must say I'm thoroughly convinced. You certainly do live up to your reputation. Of course he does. Yes, well, about the letter. I can't say I've seen it before, but my husband might know something. He's out at the moment, but he should be back soon. Why not look around the shop while you wait? Okay. Can we leave the shop? Oh, there are other things. Oh. I've never seen so many clocks in one place. Yes, and they're all extremely well made. Whoever built them must be very talented. Really? How can you tell that just by looking at them? Ho ho, one gains an eye for these things with age, my boy. You know, this might be the ideal time for this clock puzzle of mine. Care to try it? You bet I would, Professor. The odd clock. I don't know if this was done intentionally, but every time I see the word clock in this game, it looks like it's been used in a way that makes it sound like a euphemism. So, yeah, this... Maybe it's just my 25-year-old brain looking at it as an adult rather than as a child, so... yeah, bearing in mind in 2010, I was much, much younger than I am now. There is a numberless clock face that some prankster has rotated an unknown amount. The clock is still running normally though, and each coloured circle on its face represents an hour. Now, let me read that again. Here is a numberless clock face that some prankster has rotated an unknown amount. The clock is still running normally though, and each coloured circle on its face represents an hour. You can still tell what time it is without the numbers. Write down the exact hour. It doesn't matter whether it's AM or PM, but your answer should be in the form of o'clock. Wait, what? The clock is still running normally, and each coloured circle on its face represents an hour. You can still tell what time it is without the numbers. Write down the exact hour. It doesn't matter whether it's AM or PM, but your answer should be in the form of something o'clock. Right. Aha! Okay, I think I figured it out. So there's the green ones on the top and the bottom, which I suspect is going to represent 12 and 6. Possibly. Because those are the only two green ones there. And because the sun... Aha, yeah, okay. Now I think I know the gist of it now. So the sun is on this side, so that would be 12. That would be 6. 7, 8, 9. I think it would be 9 o'clock.
This one's as good as solved.
Okay, that's wrong.
I don't know what to say.
The answer should become apparent if you picture a real clock. Well, we'll try 3 o'clock then, because clearly I might have got those the wrong way around. And if that doesn't work, then we'll have to try something else.
As good as solved.
Nope. Okay.
Let me think this through again.
So it's not 9 o'clock, it's not 3 o'clock. The hour hand and the minute hand are on top of each other, aren't they? Yes. Ah! Silly me.
How about this? No puzzle can stop Layton's apprentice.
You clocked it. Well, that's just a pun in and of itself. Yes, the answer is 12 o'clock. The only time the two hands would point towards the same hour on a clock like this is at 12 o'clock, though it's impossible to tell if it's noon or midnight. Oh god, I'm such an idiot. Spot on, Luke. Good work. There we go, I thought that was going to be hit points. I'll see if there's another... Oh. We've been here for quite some time now. I do wish that lady's husband would hurry back. Oh, I think I just heard the door. Someone's here. That'll be my husband. Wait till you see the little gem I picked up today, love. Oh my, customers. Welcome back, dear. This here is Professor Layton. He tells me he has some business in our shop. Layton, you're Professor Layton. My apologies, I wasn't expecting you so soon. No apology necessary, my good man. Oh, and allow me to introduce my... apprentice. I'm the Professor's apprentice, Luke. Pleased to meet you, sir. Luke, you say? What I mean to say is, those are some fine manners, lad. It's nice to meet you too. The name's Cog. You seemed a bit flustered by our arrival, Cog. We certainly don't mean to impose. Oh, no, it's no trouble at all. It's just that I had instructions to show you our biggest clock in action upon your arrival. It certainly is a beauty. Pity it's not in working order. Yes, I'd planned to give her a tune-up before you stopped by, so you could see her in all her glory. But I'm getting on a bit these days, and I have trouble keeping the old girl in good repair. I can't remember where to insert this last gear, and the clock won't work without it. Ah, I see. That does indeed sound problematic. Maybe you can help. The papers say you're a learned man. Can you work out where this gear goes? Me? I'd like to help, but I'm no expert in mechanics. Well, at least give it a try. Don't you want to see our biggest clock in its full working glory? I certainly do. Very well, I'll give it a shot. Cogged Down. Your task is to make the top and bottom cogs turn in the same direction as shown by the arrows on the diagram. In order to do this, which extra cogs should be inserted A, B or C? Touch the letter in the centre of the correct cog to submit your answer. So we want both of these to turn in the same direction. So if we turn that one that way, that one will start turning that way. Which will turn that one that way. Which will mean that one turns that way. That one turns that way. And that would turn the wrong way, I think. Yeah. So that one turning that way would turn this one that way. That one would go that way. That one would be turning that way. I think it's based on how many cogs there are, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, it would be B.
I've got a good feeling about this one. Well, that's settled.
Yes. Excellent, the answer is B. If there is an odd number of cogs between the top and bottom cogs, then those two cogs will move in the same direction. If there's an even number of cogs, however, they will move in the opposite directions. By choosing B, there will be 5 cogs between the two main cogs, so the direction of that rotation will be the same. That did the trick. Just wait here and I'll go and start her up. Here goes. Oh.
Are you all right, Luke?
Yes, but that was quite a shake.
Huh? What is going on here?
And just where in the world are we?
Good question. Chapter 1. Is this the future? Who knows? Come on. Hey, the door just slammed shut behind us and now it's locked. That's not very polite. We do appear to have been locked out. And why does everything look so different out here? I honestly don't know, Luke. Since we're unable to go back into the clock shop, however, why don't we have a look around? A new mystery. When Professor Layton and Luke emerged from the clock shop, the streets of London suddenly looked quite different. What could have happened? Well, we'll find out in the next episode, because this episode is getting quite long at the moment, and I don't want this video to go too long. So, in this episode, we went to the clock shop, we got the clock back in working order, and now we're somewhere completely different, or we're in a different type of London of some description, which is interesting. So, in the next episode, we're going to go and explore and figure out what's going on. In any case, thank you all so much for watching this episode of Professor Layton and the Lost Future. I hope you all enjoyed it, and if you did, don't forget to like the video, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel. It'll help me a lot, and you get more videos like this. Also, don't forget to like my Facebook page on Twitter and on Twitch, and as always, I'll see you all in the next video. Until then, goodbye.